Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today, we're going to be managing some people. So, we just had the last quarter of the first year, and I'm not going to lie, guys. Okay, we're doing solid. Let's go through it a little. So, the big thing that was my issue in the year one was my overtime costs. Unexpectedly, just boom, way up. So this time, I thought to myself, let's get some more employees, try and negate that. And that's what we did. My unit labor cost has gone down significantly from like $65. I believe it started at 50, but everything else is green. So we can have a good unit labor cost, and we're only in eighth place. Eighth out of what? I do not know. But I have seen other people be in like 11th. So just saying, it's going pretty good. And the big thing that you want to look at when you're doing this is the tips. Some job levels are overstaffed. Be sure you're analyzing staffing requirements before making decisions. So the tip is saying that I have too many staff, but I wanted to overhire staff so that we can get a higher demographic for women and minoritized groups. So this was expected. Company, new special decision. Oh, so the special decisions are specific to me, once again. They're not going to be in your simulation unless you take this exact course with my exact teacher, but you will most likely have your own special decisions. New budget for the year is 1 point, so I get an extra $100,000. Literally makes barely any difference to me because we're just gonna chop it up into quarters and throw it in each quarter. Into production using new technology. Retraining and should improve productivity in the long run. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally up. But change versus the start, 0.9%. That is really amazing. Because before it was not that amazing. The quality index is popping. The accident rate, 45% less accidents. I think that's what that means. Yeah, this is just looking really good. Staffing, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna skim through some stuff. I'm set at a target of 50, not because 50 is gonna happen, but because that it just increases the chances of us getting closer to 50. Projected resignation. So, yeah, I don't think we need to be overcompensating for level 4 and 5 that much. Yeah. Hmm. So even if I don't hire anybody, there's still an overage of 1. That's because hired a little bit extra previously. Yeah, same with here. That's crazy work. Yeah, we're just gonna hire an extra level 3 manager because it don't hurt. It don't hurt. Oh, yeah. So this previously was like 60 or 70 people. To see it at 38 makes me know that I'm making my customers served through good employees. Wages. Oh, yeah. Let's save that. I forgot to save my actions. This is so tragic. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have work today. So this is just the wages. Honestly, I did not do much wage buffs at all. I kind of left them alone. Like, if I had a little bit extra money at the end of a quarter, I'd do like a slight pay increase for the lower levels. Other than that, just took it easy. Already getting real close to this mark. Like, what the hell is this budget analysis about, bruh? Oh shit, man. Staffing. Oh, so my training is saying it's going to be very expensive. You can reduce that though. What was our tips that we were given? Some job levels are overstaffed. I don't know. We're under the budget still, so we should just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Okay, let's check out my special decision. Memorandum to Human Resources Director. Head, a department head. Whoa. We are at the point where we must make a decision on promotions of Margaret Adams and Beth Taylor, members of our administrative staff. They are both very competent employees and have conceived, I am convinced that they are capable of handling even more responsibility. Margaret's file indicates she has a history of chemical dependency, but has had treatment and has been okay for a year. She's not currently enrolled in any treatment program. She believes that she would should very rarely stay late at the office or participate in weekend meetings. She believes that her first duty is to her health and that she should manage her time accordingly. In Beth's case, I am not altogether certain that she is willing to subordinate time with her family to time on the job to the extent that may be required. I have the opportunity to explore with her the general problem of family versus job, and she strongly believes that she very rarely stay late at the office or participate in weekend meetings. She believes that her first duty is to her family and that she should manage her time accordingly. These viewpoints have not affected their performance in the past, but they could be a problem in a more demanding role. What do you think we should do? Well, in Margaret's case, it sounds like she's just trying to persevere, climb the ladder, do her thing. So I think we should help her out. Margaret, you know, she's putting in the hours. Beth's case, she's not putting in the extra hours. And that's kind of where I'm concerned. Because if she wants, like, Margaret's been putting in the extra work, like hard work, staying late, not going to events and stuff. That's the kind of person I want in my management. So I'm sorry, Beth, but your family. Well, that doesn't seem fair though, because she's just doing her job, like literally going home after work's done. Like they're both, it hasn't perfected Beth's performance. So, okay, freaking both of them. think we'll just do Beth, actually. No diss to Margaret, but a year isn't that long. Currently, one level workers are full time employees who receive benefits in addition to their wages. They are represented by a union in negotiations with your organization. Benefits can add significantly to cost, as can overtime if workers are not able to meet scheduled production goals. Your operations manager has proposed hiring part time employees to reduce cost and increase production flexibility. Part time employees would work half the hours of full time employees and receive an hourly wage but no benefits. If production goals are not met, they could be asked to work an additional hours without having to pay them overtime. While hiring part-time workers is expected to help reduce unit labor cost, it may increase hiring and training costs since two part-time workers will need to be hired to do the work of one full-time employee. In addition, turnover for part-time workers tends to be higher, so productivity and quality may suffer. The operations manager thinks you should consider how full-time employees and the union might respond to the use of part-time workers. Beginning now, you have the option to hire part-time workers to do level 1 work. If you choose to hire part-time employees, you will be able to make staffing and waging decisions for immediately going forward. What would you like to do? I don't want to hire part-time. Do not hire part-time workers at this time. Yes. Dude, why would we even consider this when our numbers look like this? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Let's go look at a budget analysis. So we got more budget than last year. Let's find somewhere to put it. Can I do like 81,000? 82,000? 83,000? 84? 85? 86? 90,000. Okay, that is up. No. It can't be higher than 80,000, bro. Yeah, so if you're doing this, I don't recommend starting with the new promoted employees budget being max. Just, get it up there slowly. But eventually, you're gonna need it maxed out if you wanna succeed. Okay, I'm gonna find somewhere to put the last little bit of this budget. Hmm. So this is what I'm talking about. We can go to staffing. We can learn a little about them. What are level 3 employees? Department supervisors and technicians. Yeah, level 2. Like, realistically, level 2 carries the weight of this company. Is there, like, what else are we gonna put money into, bro? Some job levels are overstaffed. Precision to head. Retraining. I mean, we can just top these off, right? Sitting at 23% of our budget. Yeah. And because we're going a little light with the staffing compared to like previously, because we did a little over, I don't mind having the extra 2% to pay for unexpected costs. So I think that's it, gang. I think that is it. So we just have our decisions saved and close it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.